Hey everyone! Welcome back to Friday Night Reading Sprints. Today I have a very special week planned because we're celebrating our Once Upon a Faebruary readathon along with two of my wonderful co-hosts, Reese and Cece. So we're going to have fun tonight. We're going to read, we're going to relax, we're going to talk and have a good time tonight. So hopefully you all are hanging out with us tonight. It usually takes a few minutes for people to pop in, but let us know what you're reading. Reese, what are you reading today?
I'm reading Of Song and Darkness by I don't know who on my Kindle, and it's a Little Mermaid retelling. So.
Nice.
Ooh.
Yeah. Let's hope it's a good one. I'm reading A Bond of Ice and Sunshine by Sarah Baran. I don't know how to say her name. It's one of the books in the Tales of Eucharia series. It's King Thrushbeard and something else. I don't know.
I love
Queen or something, maybe. But yeah, I'm excited about this one.
I have a couple going on. I have a romantic suspense I'm reading called Dereliction of the Heart by Hannah Hood Lucero. And that one's really good. And then I have two physical books. I have a contemporary romance called The Difference Between Us, which is a married couple book, which I love. I need more of those. I need more married couple books that are already married and going through problems and stuff. And then I have this one which I haven't started yet, which is Hazel Atlas and The Doorway to Ore. So it's a thick one.
That one looks cool.
No, I'm hoping it's good. It's the first in a series, I think. So The Chronicles of Emuna, I think that's how you pronounce it.
Interesting.
Yeah. I tried to find it on Kindle Unlimited, but it's not. So I'm like, I have to read the physical book. It's so long. Okay, let's see who's here. Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, K-Tree. Let us know what everyone is reading down in the comments. Hi, Lucy.
Lucy.
Okay, Avril. I was wondering who it was. I'm like, I didn't recognize the name, so. I'm sorry. That's just homemade bread popping in the oven.
Ooh.
Hold on. I got to get that out.
I love bread.
Me too.
Sounds very good right now.
Yeah.
Hi, K-Tree. What are you cooking for dinner? I need to go find me something to eat during the sprint. How far into Pride and Prejudice are you, K-Tree?
I do like Pride and Prejudice. I'm going to read that next month when I have some free time.
Yay!
Jeanette's starting Twilight at Moorington Cross by Abigail Wilson tonight.
That one's on my TV.
Hi, Caitlin.
Hi.
Hello, Galaxy Cookie. Galaxy Cookie's reading The House of My Mother by Sherry Frankie.
Cool. Never heard of it.
Neither have I. Roxanne's reading Shelterwood by Lisa Wingate.
Cool.
We always get like really good recommendations from people in reading sprints because like everybody reads ones that I've never even heard of.
I know. Me too.
Avril's still reading The Girl in the Woods. It's so long. Yeah, when I'm sick, I very rarely read. I tend to watch TV when I'm sick.
I like ebooks when I'm sick. They're easier.
Yeah. Hi, Erica. Erica's looking forward to reading and relaxing. Your favorite things. Us too.
Mine too.
Lucy's not reading.
That's
Lucy.
okay.
Hi, Teresa.
Hi.
K-Tree says she's doing microwavable meals. Don't do it very often. I'm sorry your back's been hurting.
Yeah.
I know those days. My back was killing me yesterday. Yeah, I organized my crafting cart, and that thing was was disgustingly dusty. So I was cleaning it for like 4 hours straight, and I was sitting in
Oh
the
my
same chair
gosh.
for 4 hours, and I was like, I think, yeah, my upper back was very tired.
I bet. Microwavable meals, sometimes, you just got to do what's easier. Those are fine.
Yeah. Teresa's reading Once Upon a Midnight Clear. Ooh,
Nice.
Christmas-themed Cinderella retelling. I like the title.
Cool. Me too.
Hello, Chantel.
Hi.
Yeah, so trying to decide what I want to read. I think I'm going to continue my ebook because I'm in the middle of a chapter, and I don't like to end in the middle of a chapter.
Yeah. Understandable.
Lucy has to read 2 chapters in Ariadne for today, and then I don't know what I'll do.
See where the mood takes you.
Mm-hmm.
That's always hard for me, like, to do buddy reads where, like, there's certain chapters and, like, a time limit because, like, if I'm really in a book, I don't want to stop or I'll forget to stop.
Yeah, it does make it hard.
I forgot to get myself a drink.
You must during the sprint.
Mm-hmm. So I am wearing a fun shirt tonight. I got my bookish fairy tale shirt.
It's so cute.
Tale as Old as Time. Spells Bookshop. So I had to wear that because I just got that. So I was like, I have to wear it tonight since we're doing fairy tale reading sprints. Even
Yes, you had
fairy
to.
tales.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just wearing, I guess pink works. Mine's a beachy logo.
Yeah,
but it is pink, so it's fine.
You matched the banner that
Yeah.
I put up. I am mostly all better. My allergies were crazy after that dusting, but I am mostly all better. So yes, thank you for asking. Except for like, I still need to take nasal spray twice a day because it's so bad, but everything else is fine. Caitlin's finishing up Bible reading for today, so she'll be reading Isaiah 1 through 8. Nice. And after that, trying to finish Real Love by Savannah Scott.
Cool.
Nice.
Thank you. It is really comfortable too. Nice and soft. And it's not one of those terrible neck ones that are like...
Oh, yeah.
I hate
That's
shirts.
why I very rarely wear t-shirts. That's why, but this one's not bad.
I'm seeing so many new people tonight.
Because even everybody I know.
Okay. Because even when I watch your sprints, I'm like, I don't recognize any of these people.
Well,
new faces.
I was going to say, if you don't recognize Celestia or Reese, go check out their channels too. And Avril just asked where your friends from.
I live down in the South where it's usually just way too hot down here. But yeah, the Southern U.S.
Yeah. I live on the eastern side, kind of not quite south, but not quite north. So
Middle East.
Even the general areas.
Yeah.
Chelsea's reading In Search of a Prince. Yay.
Nice.
I love that book. Hi, Fashion of Plenty. I'm glad you're here. And Elma's here. Hi, Elma.
Hi.
Yeah.
Just finished dinner and ready to join in on the reading tonight. Awesome.
Yay.
Ooh, just had jerk chicken and rice for dinner. That sounds good.
So good.
What do you guys have for dinner?
I didn't eat dinner. I gotta find something.
I had leftover chicken and French fries. So.
Fries are so good. I can just eat fries for a whole meal.
Mm-hmm.
Fries are good. They have to go with a milkshake or a Frosty, though, for me.
I do like them with a Frosty, but I can just have them just like with ketchup and I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I do it with ranch when I'm home. I haven't been a ketchup girl in forever. I used to eat ketchup like nobody's business, and then I switched to ranch and never went back. We had Clams Casino that my mom bought at the store, and then we had those fish fillets and coleslaw. So
I love seafood.
Fish night tonight.
Sounds good.
We don't eat seafood very often. I tell my parents, I'm like, we need to have more like salmon or steelhead trout because it's really good for you and we need more of that.
Yeah, I love fish. We don't eat it much either.
Yes, we should hang out more.
We should.
Aberyl's driven all the way to Florida. That's a tough trip.
That's a long drive.
My parents have driven from New York to Florida. We drove down to Disney 3 years ago now. Yeah, 3 years ago now. And it was like never again. I think we did it in 2 days. And I'm like, that's just like it was like 8 hours every day. And I'm like, it's just a little too much.
That's a lot. I've never really minded road trips, even long ones. I'm pretty good at keeping myself occupied. So as long as I have music and I have some ebooks, like I'm good because I can read in the car, but I know not everyone can do that. My mom hates road trips, but I like them, even long ones.
Yeah, I like them just as long as I get breaks and stuff. But yeah, I have audiobooks. I used to watch movies a lot in the car, but now I read. I tell people it's like if you have a Kindle and you have one of those flip cases, flip it over the visor as long as you're not the driver.
Oh, yeah.
And it takes away my nausea. I can't read either in the car because it's looking down, but if I'm looking straight up, I'm fine. So
oh, that's nice. You found a way that works.
Yeah, I did. And I have a page turner, so I could just like lean back and just click it. She's watching 4 Weddings and a Funeral. I don't think I've ever seen that.
I've never heard of it.
Hi, Katrina. Katrina's reading 24/6, The Power of Unplugging One Day a Week as your nonfiction. Nice.
Nice.
I do need to unplug, but my work is on my phone.
Oh, that makes it hard. I feel like if I had a day, it would need to be like Sunday should be my unplugging day.
Yeah. I don't do anything on Sunday. I don't film or edit or anything on Sunday, so that probably would be my day too.
Even that
buffalo
would be
chicken dip and crackers. Ooh. Lucy had a mushroom and Swiss burger without the Swiss. That's a mushroom burger. Mushroom burgers are so good. Like just not even like without the meat, like just a mushroom burger. It's so good.
Sounds like
to make those again. They are really good.
I need to make it.
Yeah. I don't remember exactly how I used to make it, but like you would get like the big portobello mushrooms and then put it in a pan with like balsamic vinegar, garlic, salt and pepper, and I think that's about it. And then you just cook it until it's kind of soft, and then you put it with some mayonnaise on a bun. It's really good.
That sounds so good.
Mayo on fries is awesome. I have never tried that. I've never been a mayonnaise fan.
I only like Kraft mayo. I won't eat any other brand because it tastes like sour.
Yeah, there's some weird mayonnaise out there. Yeah. I'm picky on my ranch dressings too.
Ooh, tamales.
Found at Aldi's. They always have different things to try. They're pretty good. Yeah, we're trying to stay away from frozen items too much because I'm trying to eat healthier. I did get back into working out though.
Nice.
The past 4 nights I've been working out, and then I weighed myself this morning and I gained like 3 pounds. I'm like, oh, come on.
That's not fair. That's not the way it's supposed to work.
I know. It's like I know muscle weighs more, but like I could not have gained that much muscle in 4 nights. Like, no. Chelsea's been craving fish and having it more lately.
So good.
Wow, a 24 drive each way for you. Wow. I don't think it's that long. It's like 14 or 15 hours for us, I think. We'll be watching the movie and also reading Worthy of Legend by Rosanna M. White. I like her books.
I don't remember if I've read one of her books yet.
Did you read? We had a buddy read like years ago. Like it was one of the first months that we had book club. It was
the one where she's in like the blue dress and it's like set. Okay. I did read one then. That was a good one.
I did enjoy that. I think we were the only ones that enjoyed it, weren't we? Like most everybody was like, "Wasn't that great?"
I think Lou liked it, didn't she?
I don't remember.
But yeah, I don't think a lot of people did.
Yeah, it
Dreams
was
of
nice though
Savannah.
that I like. Yeah, Dreams of Savannah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm glad I liked it because I messaged the author and she sent me a copy. I was like,
Oh,
oh,
that's
thanks.
so nice. Why have I never heard of this movie?
I've heard of it, but I've never seen it. A lot of weddings and funerals. I have only been to like I think 2 funerals my whole life, which I'm very thankful for.
Yeah, I haven't been to too many either.
Alma's going to be
Mismatch.
reading Mismatch.
Yay.
Lucy hates Hidden Valley. That's one of the ones that I like. Like, well, see, a lot of them have garbage in it now, so like I'm down to like I'm eating Olive Garden ranch, which is really good right now. But I used to love Hidden Valley, and Walmart was actually really good.
I don't really eat it, so I don't. But we used to always get Hidden Valley when we did get it, so that's all I know.
Yeah. Yes, it could be inflammation too.
Ooh, cool.
Ooh, awesome. I have yet to make a crocheted bookmark. I kind of want to make one of those funny ones that looks like roadkill when they're all kind of squished with the cross eyes.
You need to do that.
Hi, Morgan. You're not late. We haven't even started sprinting yet, so you're good.
Nope.
Well, if you click the there's like a notification button, I think, on all my lives when you see the pre-post, you can click notify me. So, but sometimes that doesn't even work.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and you should totally read that book I just finished, April. I read a book called Grandma Ruth Doesn't Go to Funerals. It's actually really cute. It was cute and it was funny. I guess she was like, she's this grandmother who's bedridden, and so she kind of makes everybody else do the things that she can't do anymore. So she like tells her granddaughter that she has to go to all the funerals and tell her like all the details and everything. It was really cute. It's a Hugh Grant movie. Okay. I couldn't remember who was in it when I recognized it. You love Hidden Valley. Have tissues ready. Uh-oh. Good thing I'll have coffee and Chinese buns soon. Ooh, are those like are they like the pork belly buns, or are they like the bao round buns? Or because those are so good.
I've never had those, but I always want to try them.
They're really good. We found it's called the OG Dumpling House or something, and they have so many different dumplings and stuff, and they're really, really good.
I'm gonna have to see if I can find anything similar around where I live.
You'll Goodreads it right now. Yes, save it. I think you would enjoy that. Grandma Ruth Doesn't Go to Funerals. It was really cute. I think it's out now. Yeah, it's published because I saw it on Hoopla. 4 Weddings has some sadness. Not with Hugh Grant. Hugh Grant's not a sad person. Hugh Grant, Andy McDowell, Mr. Bean. Yeah, well, I know her other 2 books. She's the one who wrote like that knitting duology, which I can never think of the titles of. But they were like super popular last year. She's only written 2 books, but they were like really popular. So I'm guessing this 3rd one is going to be popular. Yeah. Well, the book I mentioned was not sad. At least I didn't think so. It was more small town gossip, which I love. Cute. I don't know why. Hi, Paige. Glad you're here. Chinese buns with savory meat fillings and sweet fillings.
Ooh.
That sounds really good. I have never had the sweet fillings. I've had meat and I've had seafood, and they're both really good. Hi, Lindsay.
Hi.
Glad you're here. Ooh, there's a Chinese bakery near you.
Nice.
Yes, Chelsea, middle grade March. I'm so excited. I just made my TBR for that.
I'm going to try to read one middle grade book in honor of it, but I don't read too much middle grade, so if I
I
can
usually
read
get
one.
everything on audio.
Mm.
March is the only month I really read middle grade, like, because I read quite a few of them in March, and then I'm kind of like all set for the rest of the year.
Yeah.
Yes, hi, Lindsay. Chelsea's trying to come up with a list of books she wants to read for it. I just picked books off my shelves because I'm trying to downsize. So I'm like, I'm better start reading more books that are on my shelves. So I just grabbed a bunch of those.
Yeah, I think I have a lot of unread middle grade books, so I'll try to find something here.
I just went to the library today to grab some books. Nice.
Nice.
The new shelf at the library always has really good middle grade. When I don't even go to the library anymore. That's a shock.
Really?
Yeah, I just had too many books, and I've become more of an ebook and audiobook person aside from my own physical books. I'm like,
Yeah.
I just don't really go anymore. They miss me though. Every time I pop in, they're like, Katie, we haven't seen you in so long.
I miss the library, but I'm so bad about returning things. I just feel like I can't go anymore because I always am late getting the books back. I miss it though.
Yeah, they finally got rid of the no fines thing. I'm like, you couldn't have done that 10 years ago. Like, you would have saved me a lot of money.
Oh, man.
Fashion and Plenty watched another movie today called Mrs. Palfrey at Claremont. Bond between a senior lady and a young man. There's some good middle grade. I like classic middle grades, actually. If I had to choose like classics to enjoy, I like middle grade classics.
Mhm.
Me too. I used to go to the library every single day, almost every single day.
I used to go like probably a couple times a week.
That was my punishment growing up, not being able to go to the library. It was. It only happened twice. So
Oh, you were a good
it worked. Yeah, she only had to do it twice. I'm like, but I gotta go to the library. They're gonna miss me. Fashion and Plenty found herself reading middle grade in January. It was weird because I don't normally read that genre. Sometimes
When
you
the
just
mood
need
hits
like,
you.
yeah. Like I've been really in the mood for like light horror. Like not like, scary horror or anything, but like just like something that'll grab you and keep you up at night.
Yeah.
I'm like, why? Middle grade classic. Well, Pippi Longstockings, the Mary Poppins books, Nancy Drew, I would consider middle grade classics. The Secret Garden. What else? The Trixie
Little
Belden
Princess?
series.
A Little Princess.
Yeah, A Little Princess. Pippi Longstockings, though, is probably one of my favorites. I love Pippi Longstockings.
I've never read it.
It's so cute.
I read it, but I don't remember it.
I had to buy a copy because I read it like last year, and I was like, I need a copy now because it's so cute. It was one of my dad's favorites too.
Yeah.
Fierce Heart. I have never read that before.
I liked it. It's very cute. I've read it twice, I think. I liked the whole series. I'm surprised you found that at the library. My library never has stuff like that. I had to get the ebook.
Like the American pioneering books. I always went to the library when I was younger. Yeah. At least they didn't mind. It was funny when we just moved to New York, I started going to the library, and not even like a month later, I called to see like when my books were due. And I was like, "Hi, I just want to see when my books are due." I didn't even say my name, and the guy goes, "Hi, Katie." I'm already going too often.
No, I love that. I love when I go somewhere so often that I become a regular and everyone knows me.
Yeah. I liked him too because I kind of had a slight crush on him because he looked like how Harrison Ford looks like now because he was an older guy at the time. So like he looked like Harrison Ford. He was a really nice guy. Yes, Chronicles of Narnia is another classic.
Mm-hmm.
You're welcome. Yes, I'm sure there's a ton of classics. Yes, The Secret Garden is actually the buddy read, along with like a remake of The Secret Garden for middle grade March. It's called Moon Garden, I think. Well, I usually do 30 minutes because there we go. I usually do 30-minute reading sprints so I can get more reading done because I have a lot of reading to do. So hopefully that's okay with you guys.
Yeah,
That's fine with me. I'm hoping to finish my whole novella tonight if possible. I don't know if I'll make it.
Oh, he made you a secret garden entrance in your backyard. That is so cute. I like that. I need another copy of The Secret Garden. I had one from my grandmother and then ended up unhauling it. And now I'm like, I want a copy again.
I've only seen
and the Laura Ingalls books are good classics too, yes. You had to special order it because my own library didn't have it.
Oh.
Yeah, I love interlibrary loans. I try to tell people that are like you can interlibrary loan any book like from around the US and it just takes a while to get to you. Anne of Green Gables.
I thought of that one, but I wasn't sure if that was middle grade.
Yeah, I think it is. At least the first book is, I would think.
Yeah.
I still have my. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no, sorry. I was just gonna say I've never read Little House on the Prairie books. I remember when I was in like the 3rd grade, there was this girl that was obsessed with them, but I never read them. But I used to watch the show and I liked it. But I kind of want to like read them still. I don't know.
Yeah, I read it growing up. They were really good books. I still have my original set up in my closet, which is surprising. I haven't unhauled those yet. But I still have those, and I've had those probably since I was like 8.
Wow. You should just keep them. You've had them for so long already.
Benjamin West and his cat Grimalkin. I have never heard of that.
It sounds cute.
It does sound cute. Oh, your daughter has a set now. I love that. I don't know where I got my set. I think my mom probably got it for me. I don't think anybody else did. I don't remember. Hi, Nikita. Nikita's making a late dinner. Beef and cider with potatoes. Ooh. That sounds good.
It does sound good.
I just saw Christy. I hope she hasn't been here for a long time.
Oops.
Hi, Christy.
Hi.
Have you been in the background for a while? I'm sorry.
Yeah, a few minutes.
I'm sorry.
It's
like my eyeballs just we're in the comments section. They weren't down. Sorry.
What are you eating?
It's a smoothie.
Oh, nice.
It's got all kinds of things in it. Strawberries and mangoes and pineapples and even broccli.
Look at you being so healthy.
Yeah.
I was gonna say too thick for a
shine.
straw.
Hi everyone.
So what are you reading tonight, Christy?
Well, I'm probably gonna do a little bit of writing, but I've also got a game of hearts, which is really fun. If you like Regency, super cute. I like it.
Nice. I forget. A Game of Hearts. That's a retelling, isn't it, of something? No,
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
It's like an enemies to lovers, sort of a marriage of convenience type thing.
Okay.
Engagement convenience.
Is it fantasy?
No, it's
Darn it.
like
Okay.
Hi, everyone. Hi, Chelsea. Hi, Alma.
Well, do you guys want to do our first sprint tonight then?
Sounds good.
Sure.
Okay, so we're going to go until the hour. So half hour reading sprints. Today you're finished writing in preparation for a writing conference. That's awesome.
Nice.
I hope you have lots of fun. I really want to go to a writing conference, but I don't have enough of my book done.
Well,
Like I want to have a good chunk of it done before I go to one. All right, so let's go sprint. I'll put
Yay.
on some music, and then we'll see you all back in half an hour.
okay. You're still muted, Katie.
Because I have two devices, I have to unmute. I always forget. It's like I have the computer and my mic, and then I only have to mute one, but I forget, and I do both. So. How's your guys' reading go?
Pretty good. Yeah, I got several chapters into it, and it's interesting so far. I have some questions, but I'm thinking I should have skipped the second book, but I didn't really want to read it. But I feel like I should have read it. I think I missed something important. It's okay.
What is that a retelling of? Or is it a retelling?
It is. It's King Thrushbeard and maybe the Ice Queen or something like that. I'm not really sure, but I think it's two fairy tales. So
The Snow Queen?
maybe.
I don't think there's an Ice Queen.
Okay, the Snow Queen then, probably.
Snow Queen is one of my favorite fairy tales.
I've never I don't know. Well, yeah, I have. I think Melanie Sellier probably did a Snow Queen retelling.
Yeah, I think Hallmark made a movie. It's really good about the Snow Queen.
I should look that up then.
I got done. I finished one chapter in my ebook, and then I read 2 chapters in The Difference Between Us. So
Nice.
I got about 20 pages done in this one. And I like this one because, like, for some reason, the print is just really big and the pages are short. So I'm like, all right.
So you're like flying through it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Did you get any writing done, Christy?
Yes, I did.
Yay.
Today's been
I haven't been able
to day.
Getting back into writing next month. I'm going to take like a week off in the beginning of March because I've had such a busy reading month, but I finally can get back to writing in March. I'm so excited.
That's great.
That'll be nice.
There's a writing conference in like Asheville, North Carolina. I think that Pepper Basham goes to, or I think maybe she teaches there. I'd really love to go to that sometime.
That would be cool.
She said she would read my book if she has the time whenever I get it done. I was like, all right.
That's exciting. That'd be really cool. What about you, Reese?
I read like 2 chapters.
Nice.
So, and the pirate captain got introduced. So I'm happy.
Yay.
What book are you reading?
It's called Of Song and Darkness. It's a Little Mermaid retelling.
Ooh.
So, and his name's Kai, which makes it all better.
All the princes are named Kai.
Yeah,
Well,
pretty
his
much.
name's Caden and Kai for short. So, yeah.
I love a good pirate. So
Mm-hmm.
that was the character I was in love with in Once Upon a Time, the TV show. I was like, I don't care about Prince Charming. I like Captain Hook.
I need to read more pirate books.
I love pirates.
Yeah, the ambience was really cute.
Hi, Jamie.
Hi, Jamie.
Jamie's working on her REIJ chapters.
Yay! I feel the love, everyone.
You should.
Just got back from working out. Nice.
Hi.
I need to work out tonight after reading sprints.
Oh my gosh, it's gonna be late.
I know. I work out at night though, like around like 11.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why. It's like I do that, then I just relax and watch TV, and then I'm out for the night. It actually helps me sleep, which is weird. You'd think it would be the opposite.
Yeah, it's different for everybody, I guess.
Everybody's
There's
saying,
been a night that I fall asleep reading my Kindle. I wake up and it's like tipped over, and I'm like,
I do that. Like, I'm so glad for a page turner now, because like I'll just be on my side and then all of a sudden I'll be asleep and I'm like, oh, I was reading, wasn't I? I have like one of those finger ones, so like I won't lose it either. So that's nice.
oh, nice.
I don't have to go hunting the sheets for it. Is Caitlin still here? I don't know. But Lucy's saying hi to everybody. Hi, Danielle.
Hi.
Hi, Whitney.
Whitney.
First time able to read after 3 weeks being sick. Oh.
Yay.
Oh, I used to do that where you put the bookmark to help you line by line. I used to do that. Especially if I wanted to read quicker, because like my eyes would go too fast. And so like I needed to go line by line because otherwise my eyes would move too quickly.
Oh yeah.
I do
Especially,
that too.
like,
It's very annoying.
yeah, if there's like a good part in the book where it's like you don't want to know what is like, because you know how like
That too,
it's
yeah.
like, I don't know, like I'm trying to think of like a specific example, but it's like if there's like a love note or something and you're like, I don't want to know what the love note, like who it's from. I don't want to know who the note is from.
Uh-huh.
Like I read it, then that's like perfect, because
Sometimes I have to use my hand because I'm so bad about like I can't even stop it, and I'm like, no, I don't want to spoil myself, so I have to use my hand to cover up. So I
okay,
don't.
yeah, so you know what I'm talking about. You're like,
Yeah. I have to do
Yeah, I've
that
done
all
that
the time.
before. Especially when I get excited, my eyes will just like pop over to the other page without even realizing it. It's like,
Yeah.
like stop. Get done with it. I started doing that with the Tracy Peterson book that I'm in. I started doing that. I'm like skimming pages. I'm like, no, I actually have to review this book too.
Yep.
I actually have to read it. Morgan got some studying done. Awesome.
Good.
Ooh, Tim Hortons hazelnut latte and eating your Chinese buns.
Yum.
I need to go to the coffee shop. But
You
it's been crazy weather. I think my car is out of the ice now, but like it was literally like in ice. I'm like, I can't go anywhere.
Oh.
I physically can't go anywhere. Teresa read 22 pages. Nice.
Very nice.
And Katrie managed to get everyone fed, including herself.
Oh.
That's good. That's good.
that's an accomplishment.
It's like one bite for you, one bite for me.
Sometimes as a mom, you're just like, I just want to eat. Can I eat?
Lucy read 2 chapters from Ariadne, then got 6 pages read in Hunted by Megan Spooner. Nice.
Very nice.
Chelsea read 20 pages. Felt good to just sit and enjoy a book. Yeah, I'm kind of excited for March because I've been doing nothing but reading this entire month. I've been working on a project that I can't say. It's not for YouTube, but it's like I just want to read it for fun. Although I mean I'm enjoying the books I'm reading, but like
Yeah.
I have a lot to read still. Katrina got 10 pages in your nonfiction done. Surprisingly, it was a full chapter. I like short chapters.
Me
You
too.
started reading your Bible. Awesome. Reading in Numbers. I need to get back into my Bible. I'm still in Genesis. Roxanne fell asleep. Well, I'm glad you woke up. Maybe me talking woke you up. I remember one time I was doing reading sprints and somebody literally fell out of their bed when I came back on. Apparently, I don't know if the music was quiet or they fell asleep, but she literally fell out of bed.
Oh my gosh.
I can't remember who it was. I don't think she's around anymore, but I felt so bad. Like, I'm sorry. That's why I like try to sneak in and like talk really quietly. Like, hey guys, we're done. Yeah, to learn from anybody is lots of fun. I've only been to like one writing workshop, but I would love to go like to an actual conference for like a weekend or a week.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
Let me know if you hear of any good ones.
Yeah. Whitney's working on downloading her 8 books. Oh no, you're a Kobo reader?
Oh, yeah. I watched a video all about that. I don't think I'm gonna get a Kobo anytime soon. So
Yeah.
agree with
Yeah, I've
it.
always been a Kindle reader. It's like, no, like
Yeah. I've heard it's like really great. Like, I guess you can do a lot of good things, but I don't know. I like simplicity, and Kindle feels.
yeah, I just want it for reading.
Yeah.
I don't need anything extra. If I had anything extra, I would do that over reading. That's why I got the Kindle, just so I can read and I don't get notifications or anything. Yeah, I know. If honestly, if I had a Kobo, I would be like, I have 12,000 books. I'm just switching to the Kindle.
Oh my gosh.
Gosh.
Yeah, that's why I made that video really quick today. I was like, I think a lot of people are confused thinking that they're going to lose their books, like the books that they already own. And it's like, no, like those are staying there. It's just you can't download them to other devices
Yeah.
that aren't Kindle, Amazon owned, or the app.
Yeah.
Captain Hook was always a hero on Peter Pan. Yeah, I still have yet to read the original, but I've heard some bad things about Peter Pan.
He's awful. He's like kind of evil.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Like I used to love Peter Pan when I was little.
They really
I'll
make
go to
him
I'll go to
seem
Neverland.
so great in the cartoon, but he's really
Yeah.
not.
Once Upon a Time TV show had it right. And all the other movies. Hook all the way, yeah. I love when you saw like all the memes and stuff, like picking on his eyeliner because he had such thick black eyeliner in the TV show. I was wondering what the word you were coming up with.
Okay, yeah, I was
Swoony.
trying to figure that
I
out.
know, I was trying to figure out too. I'm like, Swoony's not even close to won't.
Yeah.
I'm like trying to figure that out. I'm like, that's not even close.
Why does Hook have thick eyeliner? Because like they in Descendants, it's the same thing. Like, and like all the movies, like they give him really thick black eyeliner. Like,
I was gonna say, doesn't Jack Sparrow have really thick
yeah,
eyeliner?
that's true. It's like a pirate thing.
Pirate thing, yeah.
Mhm.
Wouldn't it help with like the reflection of the sun in their eyes from the water?
I feel like that's
yeah,
why I
think
read
I
why.
have heard of that, yeah.
Yeah.
Something to Google.
I think
You need
I've
to
heard
look this up.
Did pirates wear eyeliner?
I'm gonna look it up right now.
I was gonna say somebody's gonna look it up now.
We need answers.
Hi, Des. Des is
Hi.
just joining in, reading Assassin of Fire and Sacrifice because of Celestia.
Yay! I hope you like it.
Haven't started it yet, but that's awesome. I hope Caitlin's still here. Hello, Faith Family and Fun Reviews. Hello.
Hello, hello. Doing pretty good.
I'm-
How about you?
I'm tired.
Yeah.
I told my dad, I was like, can we go on another cruise in March so I can take a break? Yeah, but we got to save up. But I'm like, I really need a break.
Aw.
The book Hunted is on your TBR this month. Nice. Lucy's going to try to get to chapter 6 tonight.
Okay, that's awesome. Yeah, that's where, because we're buddy reading it, but I got a little ahead and that's where I stopped. I don't know, it just seemed like a good place to stop. So I was just like, okay, I'll just wait for you to catch up. I found the answer, you guys.
Hmm?
About the pirates.
Oh, tell us.
So it says there are no historical records or artifacts to suggest real pirates wore eyeliner as we know it today, but the most plausible explanation is that pirates might have used a dark substance under their eye to reduce sun glare, like Reese said, similar to how athletes use eye black. Movies and books heavily influenced the pirate aesthetic, often including exaggerated features like eyeliner, which is not based in reality.
Okay. Interesting.
Jamie read her 2 Ariadne chapters and switched over to Isabel and the Beast, second book in the Cinderluna series. I want to read that.
Cool.
Oh, I want to read that.
Cinderluna was really cute.
Yeah, I loved it.
And there's kind of like a hint at the end, like where you know who the next couple is for the second book. I'm like, oh, that's going to be really cute.
Is it good, Jamie? Or are you like?
Yeah, I did share. Sorry, what?
What did you say, Christy?
Oh, I just asked Jamie if it was good. Like if she's enjoying Isabella.
Isabel and the Beast.
I hope so. But yes, I did share what my book was about. I don't know if you missed it, but it's a treasure hunting rom-com, contemporary, but there also, it seems to be getting a little bit darker, like heavier themes, because my main character has anxiety. I'm like, I was not expecting you to have anxiety, but okay.
It just happened.
So, okay. It just happened because I have anxiety. So, okay, apparently you're having anxiety too. So it's okay. God's going to help her through it. God's going to help me through it.
Yes.
But yes, I'm really
Treasure
enjoying
hunting
it.
sounds really interesting.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
Mm-hmm.
I love treasure hunting. So a journal with a treasure hunting map. So it's going good. I'm at
Very
20,000 words. So it's going
Nice.
pretty good.
It's good.
Fashion of Plenty got a big box of books from Book Outlet. I try to
Exciting.
steer away from that website because it's way too dangerous. It's way too dangerous. I'm trying so hard to be good with my money because I want to go on another book trip at the end of the year. I'm like, I got to save my money.
Where are you gonna go?
I'm going to the Just Read rendezvous again. It takes place in the same area as the Christie Awards, but I don't think the Christie Awards are in person this year. I think they only do it every other year. So it's more of just the reader author event. So yeah. They announced all the winners of the Christie Awards from last year are actually going to be there this year for the Just Read rendezvous. So that's pretty cool.
So is that like in Michigan or like I want to look it up.
No, it follows the Christie Awards. This year it's in St. Louis, and next year it'll be outside of Chicago. So it's every other year it'll be in one of those two places.
Are you gonna fly there?
Yeah, it's a little too far to drive. We drove
That's
to
true.
Chicago and
That's
that wasn't
true.
bad, but it's like 12 hours to St. Louis. So I'm like, no, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna fly.
Yeah. I've been to St. Louis once and we actually drove 14 hours. That was not fun.
Yeah, that's a long time. I mean, my mom and I both drive. Like, we can take turns, but I'm like, it's still too much.
Yeah.
She has to download her books from Amazon.
Sorry.
Who's gonna be? I know Kimberly Woodhouse is gonna be there again. I just adopted her as Aunt Kim, so that's another aunt I've adopted. So Kimberly Woodhouse, Kara Putman. I can look it up. Lisa Phillips is going to be there again, I believe. And of course they show. Oh, that's last year. I want this year. Yeah, so it's everybody who was, I guess, at the Christie Awards like nominees. So Amanda Cox, Kara Putman, Crystal Cottle, Crystal D. Grant, Danny Petrie, Jamie Jo Wright, Catherine Hutchinson Hayes, Kimberly Woodhouse, Lisa T. Bergren, Sarah Davidson, Shelley Shepard Gray, and Tony Shyla. So those are the ones so far. But if you ever want to go to an event, this is probably the one to go to, because the more readers they get, the more authors they get. So which is awesome. So they keep adding authors, as many as they can. I think they had like upwards of like 30 authors last year. So
That's cool.
it's a good one to go to.
So cool. Maybe you should make a video about it, like promoting it. And then you never know, like some of your audience might want to go.
I do post. Actually, I did last time I went. I actually did run into 2 or 3 of my subscribers, which was really fun.
That's cool. You're famous.
And they were like, I know, they were like, Katie, we had to come up and meet you. And one went up to my mom and she was like, I love your daughter's videos. And she goes, well, you should go and say hi to her.
That's so cute. It's very sweet.
Yeah, Disney Peter Pan, definitely.
I did. I mostly grew up watching the second movie, actually.
Really?
So I'm a big fan of Return to Neverland.
I don't think I ever saw that one.
I grew up with the first one. I also like the Robin Williams version, Hook.
I still haven't seen that.
That was
See,
so good. I liked that one.
I learned something crazy that I had no idea about that movie. Did you know that, what's her name? The one who plays the live action Cruella de Vil, like the original one, Glenn Close. She is in, she plays one of the guy pirates. She was like on set one day and she was with her daughter and like the producer asked, hey, do you want to be in Hook? Because she's like there one day and she goes, sure. So she actually has a line in the movie. She looks nothing like herself. She actually looks like an old guy with whiskers and everything. And I'm like, now I gotta go rewatch it now.
That's so funny.
I'm like, I had no idea she was in that movie.
Hook is a classic. It's such a good movie.
Definitely
Peter Pan's
psychotic.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Just kidnap all the children. Oh no. Yeah. I forgot about the sun glare thing, because I have heard that before too. Makes sense, because it was kind of funny. Like when I shop for glasses, I need ones that have no frames on the bottom, because I can literally see the frames no matter how big the glasses are. And the lady's like, oh, you're not going to be able to see it when they're made to your face or whatever. And I said, no, when I put on face cream, I put it like here. I can see that. I'm like, no way. I'm not going to see my glasses. So I'm like, no, I don't know. I have like a wide range of eye motion. I'm like, it's not going to happen. Yes, he does.
Scary.
Yes, I was. Well, there's a Hook movie with Robin Williams. It's just called Hook. But when we were talking about the good-looking Hook, that's the one from Once Upon a Time. Yeah. Oh, Jamie said the book is good. Isabella and the Beast. She's just getting started in it.
Nice.
Yes, he does help us work through our problems through writing. Yes, I was not planning on that, but yes, Chelsea. Why didn't you tell us, Christy, what that book is?
Well, it's a book I wrote. It's a YA fantasy, and it's about this girl that she kind of gets lost in the woods and finds this secret manor in the woods, and turns out it's a school for weaponry, and there's a lot of secrets that this manor is hiding from the girls that live there. It's like there's all these girls that live there, and there's a lot of things that go down.
There is a lot. There's a lot going on.
There's a lot more than the back seems like it tells you a lot, but it really tells you nothing. So,
Yeah. Definitely a lot.
So good.
And I'm
Chrissy,
sorry
I
I
have a
haven't read it
question.
yet.
Speaking of your book really quick, I know you probably answered this before, but is there going to be like more romance in book 2?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
It actually picks up with the romance.
Okay.
And I'm struggling with it because it's like, I don't want it to be cringy. Like, I'm going to have a lot of people read it and tell me, so I can change it if it is. But it's like, it's hard because then there's like there's natural tropes that are already, the seeds of the natural tropes for the romance are there. I'm sure you can guess which one of them is, but they're ones that most people don't actually like. So I had to really like finagle, like, how can we like make this not the trope that people hate?
Right. Wow.
Yeah, it was hard.
I'm sure you'll do a good job.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know what my trope is. I think it's friends to more.
Well, for the record, the trope you're talking about, Christy, I don't hate it. So at least I'll like it.
Allie's going to be reading Ariadne 2 tonight. She's on chapter 13.
Aww.
Yay.
And Fashion Aplenty is going on vacation in April. That's right. You mentioned that last week, I think.
Very
You
exciting.
have so much fun. Yes, it's written by Christy here on the Sprint. Everybody here has a BookTube channel. I will try to remember in the next reading sprint to link down everybody's channels so you guys can check them out. Yes, I am doing the Shower Me with Flowers readathon this year. I need to go check out and ask some authors to collaborate with again for the prompts and stuff. But
What is Shower Me with Flowers?
well, it's I do a couple. I switch the name almost every single year. It's always been like a spring Christian readathon that happens it now happens just in April. So it kind of like goes along with like May and April. But the first year it was just like spring related prompts. Then the next year I did where I asked authors for their favorite things about spring. What was their favorite thing about spring? So I made prompts on that. And then last year I asked authors for their favorite flowers. And I looked up the meaning of the flowers and I came up with prompts based on that.
Oh, I love it.
I don't know what I'm going to do this year.
I think that was when I just had baby Ryder, so I was like out of it. So I missed like all of April.
No, Libby is not changing at all. The only thing, like, your Kindle books stay on your Kindle. They're not going to take away all your Kindle books that you've purchased in the past and stuff. It's just you can't download your Kindle books from like when you purchase them. You can't download them to your laptop or a non-Amazon thing. But you can use the Kindle app. You can use Libby. That all is not going to change. So, yeah. I tried to make it easy to explain in the video that I made today because almost everybody that I saw videos or posts from made it sound like Amazon was taking away like your Kindle books. I'm like, no, they're not. I don't want you guys freaking out. I'm trying to help.
Yeah, I saw this one video. It was like, this girl was like, I think they're going to have a class action lawsuit. Like, okay.
I forgot who played Hook. May have just felt baby's first kick.
Mm.
That's so exciting. Thanks.
I do still need to read it. I've not had the time.
Katie, get it together.
I know.
She was one of my
It will
art
happen
readers.
this year. I know. I'm so sorry.
Shame.
I did not realize how busy like this past like whole year from like last year to this year was gonna be. I'm like, that's why like I have gotten probably like 10 emails in like the past like 4 months from authors who are like, hey, can you read my book? And I'm like, I'm sorry. Like, I just can't at the moment. Not for a while until I catch up. Oh, yay. Your husband got off 3 hours early. Well, go have fun with him.
It's a nice surprise.
And somebody's asking if this is your first book, Christy, and I believe it is, right? It's your first book? Yeah. Hi, Kat. Yes, you can.
Hello.
Yay. Yeah, hop on if you want to. Yeah, I remember the book trailer. It was good. That just sounds like so much fun doing a book trailer.
It was
I
fun.
know.
Just found out one of your favorite movies is a book, Magic of Ordinary Days.
I love that movie. It's so good. I didn't know it was a
I don't know if
book.
I've seen it.
It's so sweet.
Yes, beaches and books. Didn't we? We did that readathon, right, last year? Yeah.
Mhm.
It'll happen again, probably.
So I actually participated in Beaches and Books, but I never like made a video for it. So I'm actually still gonna do it. Even though it's like here we go. What I'm gonna do is like I'm gonna talk about like the 5-star books that I read. I'm probably actually gonna combine like all the readathons that I had never made a video for, which was Beaches and Books, Hogwarts, and Middle Earth, and Tinsel and Tales.
It's
So
never too late.
combine them all and like bring everyone. Well, these were the 5-star reads from these readathons.
Yes.
So we'll skip over the mediocre books and we'll just go right for the best. So I'm like trying to prepare for it. So that's like, yeah, that's my next video to film.
That sounds good.
I usually just say, like, oh, if something happened last month, it's too late. Forget it. I still can't believe that I'm friends with authors. Like, I could just text people and be like, hey, how's it going?
Yeah, for sure.
You have a fan. I will, like, I'm mood reading next month, so I should definitely have some time to read it.
Only if you're in the mood, though. I want you to feel forced.
No, I definitely want to read it. I just haven't had the time.
It actually starts in the springtime. Like it picks up in April. So if you read it like now, it's kind of goes through.
Good timing.
Yeah.
Christy A. Cole, our lovely blonde friend over in the left-hand corner here.
I love that you still think my hair is blonde. Like,
well, is it like
it
a
looks
dark
blonde.
blonde?
Yeah, like it used to be, but like the other day, my husband looked at me. He's like, "I think your hair is getting darker. Like, I think it's brown now." I was like, "Oh."
To me, it 100% just looks dark blonde. I wouldn't say brown.
Yeah,
But I
definitely
guess-
dark blonde.
I
Yeah.
want to get highlights. I mean, mostly to cover the gray that's appearing, but still, maybe it will help me reclaim some of my childhood.
Yeah, I've heard though that like a lot of people who like start out blonde, they get really dark when they get older. It's like I don't know how that happens or why.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know either. It's so good.
And I put your name down in the comments so people could look it up. There it is. Kat needs to read your book too. Hey, we can buddy read it next month if you want. Yeah, K-Tree said she would call it dirty blonde. Yeah. You're still blonde. You're still blonde.
Yeah.
Thanks.
And you're welcome. K-Tree was pure blonde up until 9.
I can see that.
I miss my blonde highlights. Like I got the red hair now, but I'm like, I actually really like the blonde highlights.
You're fun.
My hair used to get really crazy. It doesn't do it anymore. But like mine would change with the seasons. Like during winter, mine would get super dark, almost black, like Reese's. And then it would get almost dirty blonde in the summer.
My goodness.
That doesn't do it anymore. It just stays really dark brown now. Less sun bleaching. We all just stay inside.
Yeah. That's what it is.
Not a kid anymore, yeah. Jamie says it's strawberry blonde.
Oh, I mean, I guess in certain lighting, yeah, there's definitely like a little bit of a red tint there. I don't know.
Yeah,
Like
I have red highlights naturally.
oh, yeah, that's awesome. I'm finding out like they're like because we did some research like now that Baby Ryder was born with like red hair, like where did the red hair come from? And it turns out there was like all these people in our family like that we didn't know of. Like my grandmother had red hair apparently, and I didn't know because she was gray. And like I knew my grandfather on my mom's side had red hair, and then I have like a cousin, and then like my husband's brother has red hair. So it's like on both sides there was actually like a lot. But and then even like my mom, I was like looking at her hair and I was like, Mom, I think you actually have like some red highlights. And she's like, yeah. And because I guess she had been like, she's been dyeing her hair like for a while, like years and years and years. That I just didn't even know like she has like some natural like red hair as well. Like even my mom, I was like, oh, okay, so now it makes sense that this has red hair. That's funny.
I bet my kids are gonna have red hair because my dad was a copper penny when he was little, and now he has as dark as brown as my roots now. So I probably will have a redheaded kid. It might not last, but. KG says she had blonde the longest of her siblings, and now she has the darkest brown of her siblings.
It's so weird.
And Jamie was a redhead. I can definitely see the redhead in you, Jamie.
Cece, what was your hair like when you were younger? Was it blonde?
It was very blonde and very straight. And probably when I was around like 11, 12, it started getting wavy. And it just got more and more wavy, and then it darkened up a lot. Oh. So I did dye it darker, but my roots have grown out a lot. You can't even tell, but yeah, this is natural. It's very dark.
We have the same hair color.
Do you like it wavy?
Yeah, I do. I can't really like. I kind of have to work with it for it to look good. I can't let it really air dry. It just gets a lot of frizz, and poof. Yeah. So it takes a little work to make it look presentable, but I do like it because it also, like, if I decide to curl it, it holds it really well. So, I've learned how to appreciate the wavy / curly hair.
Only the heatless curls work for me. Like, I used to try to do like a heating tool and stuff, and my hair wouldn't even last, not even like 10 minutes. It would just be awful. And then, because mine is wavy, but like there's definitely a wave pattern. But if I use the heatless curls overnight, it's like I have so many curls. I'm like, what's going on?
Like a poodle.
I do like I will put product in it and then do like Dutch braids on each side and make it like really wavy. I like doing that, but I also just I use a straightener to curl it, and it's very loose curls, but it'll last for like a few days and I'm good. I don't have to.
Mine never lasts that long. It's just one day for me, even with hairspray. It's like one day you're done. It was funny the other day when I first did it with the red hair. I did the heatless curls, and I read that if you when you do the curls, if you take them and split them apart, it'll double the curls. I was almost like Shirley Temple curly. It was like that. Like, I'm not doing that again. It was so bad. I was like, no, we're just going to shake it out like we usually do, and we're not going to do that again.
How about you, Reese? What was your hair like when you were younger?
It was a medium brown, and I've always had really tight curls, so yeah. Then I went through a phase where I straightened it for like a year.
Oh, I bet that was a lot of work.
It was, 'cause
Straightened
my
my
hair was
hair,
really
yeah.
long. It was to my waist, and I straightened it like almost every other day.
Oh
So
my
it was like
God.
half an hour or
That's,
more.
that's dedication.
Yeah. And then I dyed it black, which is my brother's hair color. So I knew it would work with my skin tone.
Hmm.
So yeah. After trying to dye it red, and that didn't look too good, so I went black. Yeah.
My hair used to be really frizzy. That's why I used to straighten my hair. I hated having frizzy hair. So I'm like, I'm just going to straighten it to that.
Mm.
It does change. My hair just changed again too. Like all of a sudden it's acting like really smooth and stuff. And like, I'm like, what's going on? This is like completely not my hair.
Have you not changed any part of your like hair routine? Any new
No.
products?
I got it dyed, but
Maybe it's
So
you're
it could
eating
have been.
healthier.
I don't know, maybe.
Maybe hair is like your skin. Like I've heard your skin changes every like 7 years or something like that.
I know mine does.
Maybe it's like
Yeah.
the same, like every.
I hope my skin changes back to the way it was. 'Cause
Oh no.
I hate my skin now. Oh, I hate it so much. I get like breakout patches like right here. And it could also be from anxiety too. But like I can't wear any products that have perfume now. Like I have to be really careful. The only perfume I can wear is like I have to use NARS foundation, which is expensive, but it's the only thing that doesn't make me break out. And then only one type of moisturizer. I'm like, I've never had a problem with any product before in my life.
That's frustrating. Also,
At least I found one that works.
Hi, Katie.
Katie.
Katie's about to have dinner, but I'm glad you popped in.
Yes.
So I'll finish the last couple comments and then we can do another reading sprint because it's been a while.
Okay.
What happened to Kat? Did she not decide to come? I guess.
I guess not. I don't see it. Thanks for mentioning that, but I didn't see her pop in. So.
Maybe she just said like she was hopping on the comment.
I love how you said headless curl. That sounds scary.
Headless curl.
Headless curl.
I want
I
to
love
try those
headless
kinds of heatless curls where you like it's got the thingy and then you wrap your hair around it. But
Yeah,
I
that's
haven't
what I
tried
have.
that yet. I gotta get
It-
one that's good for because my hair's so long and I'm afraid of getting one that's like too short.
Actually, the one that I have, I got a new one from the same company and they remade it and now it's longer. So I think because mine's pretty long and I have still like a good size on each side extra.
Okay.
So they did remake it.
Okay. Let me try it out.
Husband just got home, so gonna go chat with him.
Bye.
Bye. Yeah, I guess it could be eating healthier.
It's the exercising.
It could be weather, although I would think that the dry weather would make it more frizzy, but
Interesting.
No.
Jamie always had thick, curly or curly-ish hair. What about me? Wait, what about the rest of us? Heatless.
Headless was funnier.
Oh, popping in the comments. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I heard medium length still works. I want to get my hair cut short again because I kind of miss it, but I'll probably miss my long hair if I cut it short.
Yeah, it's hard for me. Sometimes I think about chopping mine off, and then I'm like, oh. I go back and forth.
Good night, Katrina.
Bye.
All right. So, you guys want to do another reading sprint?
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. We love you too. All right, so we'll read until 15 after. So have fun reading, everyone, and we'll see you back shortly. Okay, everyone, that's the end of our next reading sprint. How'd you all do on your reading?
I did pretty good. I'm at like 33% in my little novella.
I did good. I got 2 chapters, I think.
Nice.
So I remembered that I'm actually going to an in-person book club tomorrow.
Ooh.
And I need to finish the book, which is Echoes Among Stones by Jamie Jo Wright. So I just started listening to it on audiobook, which I have only like 2 hours left. So it's not like
Okay. I was like, are you like just now starting it?
no,
Yeah.
but, I was like, oh my gosh. So yeah, it's with the sprints tonight, and then like hopefully before it's not till like 1:00 tomorrow, I should be able to finish it.
Okay. I'm sure you will. How are you liking it?
It's good.
Have you read any of her other books?
Mhm.
Okay.
I read.
What do you think of this one in comparison to the others you've read?
Well, I like that the timeline seemed more connected.
Mm.
Like, I don't really like the guy too much. I don't know. Maybe I'm still giving him a chance. Well, it's just like, I don't know. I honestly think it's the audiobook narrator.
Okay.
The voice is annoying me that she's like doing for him. And I was thinking like, if I was reading this, I probably would like him a little bit more. But he, I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna still give him a chance. But yeah, at first it kind of felt like it was very similar to The Reckoning at Gossamer Pond, which I really, really liked. But it's turning out it's like actually really different. So so yeah, I like it.
Okay.
We'll see what happens though at the end.
Yeah, I'm curious what you'll think about how everything ends.
Yeah, I want to know like who did it. But I think like it's very impressive how she does like a deep dive into like what it's like to like lose somebody like that, like a sibling that's actually been like murdered.
Yeah.
So I found that really interesting, and I never have to go through it, but so which is why it's like that's obviously never happened to me, so it wasn't like triggering, but
Yeah.
but I found it like really interesting, like how much depth she like went into like the grief that this girl was feeling for her sibling and everything. So I thought she did a really good job with that.
Yeah, she did.
Do you really like that book?
That one, I liked it, but it's actually been my least favorite so far.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, well if I end up not liking it, then I'll just be like, okay, well, you didn't like it either, so.
But I know, like, I've heard several people say it was their favorite. So, you just never know which way it's going to go for people.
Yeah.
I
I've
haven't
also
read that one yet.
listened to Night Falls on Predicament Avenue.
Mhm.
And that one's like, it's like sort of, it could be my favorite, but like it's so creepy that it's like your classic ghost story, like for real.
Yeah, that one was.
And I'm like, I don't know, like it literally scared me. Like I was listening to it on an audiobook. I couldn't listen to it at night. So I'm like, is that one my favorite? Like, I don't know.
Yeah. That one, I liked that one too. Very interesting.
I think my favorite is still Vanishing at Castle Moreau. That's my favorite.
That one's one of my top ones. It was so good.
I need to read that one. I need to read all books that have castle in the title. It just like
You do.
Yeah.
Definitely.
It was funny last year when I went to the book event. Jamie Jo Wright was going to the Christie Awards. I heard that she was going because her book was up for an award. And I texted her. I was like, Jamie, will you please meet me in the cafe early in the morning so you can sign your books? So like I came with like her entire backlist, and she goes, I thought you already signed these. I'm like, no, I only brought 2 the last time I saw you.
I wonder, like, what inspired her to write all these extremely creepy books.
I know. I always wonder that.
Here's the story.
She's
Her
probably one of those
personality.
people that listens to like true crime podcasts all the time.
Yeah. It's kind of funny how her and Pepper Basham are best friends, and it's just so funny because they're entirely different.
Yeah.
That's so interesting.
Caitlin said she was leaving. I know,
Bye,
I think I'm
Caitlin.
almost done. I might make it for one more reading sprint, but
I know, I'm getting tired too.
I like how this girl talk.
Me too.
Yeah, good thing boys are not here yet. If they are, they're being very quiet. Morgan had to pop out for a bit and thought she might come back, but she's gonna leave. Good night. And Chelsea went to a woman's retreat. That sounds like a
Cool.
lot of fun. And Elma left to hang out with her hubby.
Bye, Elma.
Lucy made it 20 pages. I made it another 2 chapters in the difference between us. It's pretty good so far. It's like a married couple. They're kind of struggling, kind of being connected again. And so, like, it's more like he works, like, really hard and, like, more than full time. And so she's like, she feels kind of neglected. And, like, now he's volunteering because his company's wants to build a casino, but nobody wants a casino. So like he's volunteering with the company to like prove that they're a good company. So he's like working with like this guy who has the mentality of a 3rd grader. And so he's trying to help him with his finances and stuff, but it's taking more of his time. So, but I'm pretty sure this guy is gonna probably help their marriage in some way. Hopefully. Katri got 14 pages read.
Yay.
And Allie got about a chapter and a half done. Awesome. Des just landed on the 4th chapter.
Nice.
Everybody's getting lots of reading done. These half-hour reading sprints are going really quick tonight.
I feel like the first one felt longer, and then the second half-hour one felt shorter for some reason.
Yeah, I was like, did I time that right?
Nice.
Teresa got 28 pages read. Awesome. Yeah, Jamie Joe. I love Jamie Joe. Why do people generally avoid eating clocks? Because it's so time consuming. See, there's Joshua. I knew somebody. I knew one guy was going to be in the comments. He's like, I'm popping in. Well, hi, Joshua. Thank you for your jokes. I was doing a couple of jokes with him before. I don't know why, but I love a good joke. That was a cute one. Dez's favorite is Night Falls. It's so fun. I still have 4 of her books left to read on her backlist, but I'm getting close. Fashion aplenty, just crocheting. I need to get back into crocheting. Jamie has only read 1 Jamie Jo Wright book so far. She wants to read Spectres. Nice.
Spectres is so good.
I need to read that because like the cover is beautiful too.
I know.
I do like the cover. So Souls of Lost Lake was my first one. That was probably the creepiest, I think. But I was like,
Yeah.
why did I start off with this one?
The Night Falls on Predicament Avenue.
I think it was, well, I feel like they're a little creepy in different ways, maybe. But for me, I read Night Falls at night and I was fine. I could not read The Souls of Lost Lake at night.
Okay.
And I was afraid to go outside in the dark after reading that book for like a week. I didn't want to go outside because I take my dog out at night before I go to bed every night, and I was scared. So,
Is that
That's
like
how
a
I felt.
horror book? It sounds like it's kind of like summary. Souls of Lost Lake.
It is set in
I
a
think
summer
it
camp.
is. Yeah, that's
Okay.
right.
Yeah.
hmm
I want to read
It was a good one though.
I'm kind of
I will say it was really good though. Like it was very good. A lot of things happened, and I was like, "Oh my gosh!"
I mean,
Yeah.
like, you guys are probably like this too a little bit, but like sometimes I like kind of being spooked a little.
I do a little bit. I don't like being like scared, but I do kind of like when the book is like I get chills because it's a little bit creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me
You're
too.
like,
Yeah.
Yes.
everybody.
Yeah. I was reading Beaumont Theater by her, that one, and like there's one scene where like I'd never really been creeped out by her books. Like I can read them at night, but like there's one scene where like she's like below the theater and like there's like this creepy person like behind her, and I'm like, I need to stop reading at night and just finish this tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
And then not Jamie Jo Wright, but I read my first book by C.C. Warren's, which was Crisscross. I started reading it during Silent Book Club, and like right in the beginning, she's being chased in the woods, and I'm like, I have to watch my car. And then after this, I'm like, I know my car is like literally right out there, but it's dark out there.
So who is Cece Warrens? Is she like another Jamie Jo type author? Or?
She writes very like she has this huge series, like she has like 10 books planned, but she writes kind of, I would say, more thriller type, where like this one where like the main character has trauma from a past experience, and like all these things kind of start creeping back up into her life, and it's really good. The characters are really good too.
I'm really interested in her. I remember hearing about Crisscross like a while ago.
It's good. It's really good. I'm on book 3, and she said that's the most intense one. I'm like, oh, I can't wait. Like that's my first book of next month. One more reading sprint, and I might be able to finish your book. Yay! Yeah, I think I only have one more left in me. Worthy of Legend is about treasure hunting by Rosanna M. White. I have heard about that one. Somebody suggested that series to me when I was asking for treasure hunting books. There aren't that many out there.
Sad.
I know, that's why I'm writing one. It's like, there needs
Yeah.
to be more. Yay, getting some writing done. Awesome.
Very nice.
Kat's first Jamie Jo book was The Curse of Misty Wayfarer. That's a good one. I like that
is
one.
good. My first one was The House on Foster Hill.
Didn't we buddy read that together?
No, we read Foxglove Manor together.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I get those two confused all the time. I'm like, I think I read Foster Hill, and I look at the cover. I'm like, no, it was the other one. Jamie Jo Wright? Yes. Yeah, she does have some really good creepy reads.
Yeah.
But they're not scary. Like, there's always like an explanation.
Yeah.
She always calls them Scooby-Doo explanations. So
Yeah.
There's always like Jesus at the end. So
Mhm.
yeah. Yeah, there's always hope in her books, yeah. Jamie read The Lost Boys at Barlow Theater. Yeah, that one, yeah.
Mhm.
I couldn't remember the full title, but yeah, that's the one that had the kind of a creepy part in it. I'm like, I think I should read this in the morning. Hi, Susan.
Hi, Grandma Susan.
Susan.
Yes, Crisscross is so good. And I have heard of Jessica R. Patch. Yeah, Garden Girls.
I haven't heard that.
Was the kind not read after dark. Yeah, I heard if you like Jamie Jo Wright, you'd like Jessica R. Patch.
Hmm.
And I have yet to read her books, but they're on my list too. Actually, I think it was actually C.C. Warrens that recommended her book to me to read this year. Good night, Lindsay.
Oh, who was
Bye.
talking about this series? Like, I recognize the somebody's video I just watched was like talking about these books.
Yeah.
The Garden Girls was one not to read after dark. Oh, probably because it says a serial killer,
Oh,
a serial killer thriller.
I don't know. I like those types of books. So
It's a
that's
gorgeous
kind
book.
of what CC Warren's is, like very thrillery. Yeah, and they're good though. And then I got started hooked on. It's not a Christian author, but there's another author that's where I got kind of hooked on like the light horror. Is Darcy Coates. Like she does have some books where like there's definitely like that they're ghosts. There's not an explanation, but like she writes so like you can't stop reading, and they're clean. Like there's no language or love scenes in them and stuff. I'm like, these
that's
are really
nice.
good.
I've never heard of her before.
I think my friend introduced me to her. She's like, "Do you want a buddy read a book?" We didn't end up doing that, but I just picked it up one day last month, and I was like, "Oh, she actually writes pretty good." Yeah, not Robin. I remembered the author's name. Yeah, Jessica Arpach. Yes, Crisscross is by a Christian author. Her and her husband are so sweet. We got to talking last year. They were really nice.
Oh.
They actually just opened up like a bubble tea place. I'm like, if I lived closer, I'd be there every day.
Yeah. Love bubble tea.
Mixing up two author names, Robin Patchen and Jessica Arpach. Which author are you talking about? Fashion Aplenty? Is it Darcy Coates or Jamie Jo Wright? Depends on the books. Like I won't read her like ghost stories. I like more like her, I guess, sci-fi. They're not super creepy for me. If they were in movie form, they might be too creepy. What are you eating, Celestia?
Chocolate granola.
My mom just got like a salted caramel granola. I might have to dig into that after.
Sounds really good. All that's left is like the bottom of the bag though. And so instead of chunks, it's just like tiny little crumbs. So it's hard to eat.
Crumbs are still good. Yeah, I agree, Des. I don't like a whole lot of thrillers as far as secular ones. They all kind of feel the same too, or they have content that isn't great. But yes, CC Warren's is a Christian author, and so if you like thrillers, you would definitely like her books. There's so much in Christian fiction. You should see my lists. I have so many lists of books.
Just visit Katie's channel and watch a book of Christian. You'll get some ideas.
Hey, do you want to do one more sprint until the hour, and then we'll come back and I'll say goodnight? And
That sounds good.
I'm gonna hop off because my eyes are burning so hard.
no.
Good night, Reese.
Good night.
Good night.
Thanks for having me.
It was fun.
Welcome.
Bye.
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 All right, so I'll pop on the music, and we'll all see you back at the hour.
Yay.
Okay, everyone, that's the end of our reading sprints for tonight. How'd you all do on your reading?
Good. More audiobook listening, and I was like doing the dishes. I felt very productive.
Did you say you were doing dishes?
Yeah, I was doing the dishes while I was listening to the audiobook.
Nice. I did really good. I got to page 100 tonight, so I think I can probably finish it before bed.
That's almost how much I did. I got to page 113 of my book. So, yay! And now I'm ready for bed.
I'm liking it, but I'm also kind of like frustrated because I'm over halfway through, and the two main characters have been separated for like the entire book. I've seen them together through flashbacks, but like present day, they're separated, and it's bothering me.
Is there supposed to be like a romance between them?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that is frustrating.
So I'm like, I need them to be together.
It's like, when are you guys gonna get back together?
I know.
You've been apart far too long.
I have.
Like, I can only take so much pining.
I know. I'm like, are they not going to reunite until the end of the book? Like, what is happening?
Kat said she was leaving. Lucy finished chapter 5 of Hunted. It's getting so good. Lucy was hopping off. Good night.
Bye.
Picking up Steve from work. Got a decent amount read. Love you too. Des read a chapter, then got ice cream.
Yay, I'm glad you're liking it.
And Allie got to chapter 16. Awesome. Oh, Teresa said, not great. I had to finish getting a video up.
Oh, no.
I've done that before during reading sprints. It's like, I gotta get my video edited. K2 got another 15 pages down. Yay. And Jamie got a couple more chapters in. Adam needs a reality check. You're here. Read a few pages and crocheted some. Awesome. Yeah, I think we're pretty much done.
Yeah, I'm really sleepy.
We're all getting a little quiet. Yeah.
It's been really fun, though.
Yeah.
It was fun. We'll definitely have to do it again.
Yes, definitely. I would love to.
Yeah. I love you all. And it was lots of fun. Thank you, everyone. Thank you to Christy and Celestia and Reese for popping in and
Thank you for
having
having
fun
me.
with me tonight. You're welcome. So I hope everyone has a blessed night, and we'll see you later.